lat lakaraha present tense. We are learning about present tense from last class. Let us learn usage of lat lakaraha present tense in prathama purusha. Prathama purusha means third person. Usage of lat lakara in third person let us learn today with some examples. In last class we learned that prathama purushaha third person means all nouns and pronouns except I and you are used under prathama purushaha, that means third person. So let us use some nouns today and learn the usage of third person. Balaha patati. Kaha patati? Balaha patati. Balaha kim karoti? Balaha patati. Look at the picture. You can understand. Boy is reading. Balaha patati. This one is in present tense. Here he is reading. His work is started and it's going on. So this is Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Balaha patati. Same way we can use many examples like Chhatraha likati, Krishnaha namati, Saha kridati, Gajaha dhavati, Ashwaha charati. Like this many examples we can write in Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Now let us look into the Dvivachanam form. If there are two, how it gets changed? Balau patataha. Balau. It's changed into Dvivachanam. Two boys. Patataha. When there are two, verb form should change into patataha. Two boys are reading. Balau patataha. Kau patataha. Balau patataha. Balau kim kurutaha. Balau patataha. Two boys are reading. Same way, Ashwau dhavataha, Gajau charataha, Chhatrau patataha, Bhaktau namataha. Like this many examples you can write. Tau pashyataha. When you use pronouns, tau means they two are seeing. Tau pashyataha. Such type of many examples we can do. Now let us move into Bahu. See here, Balaha patanti. Balaha means many boys. Balaha patanti. Ke patanti? Balaha patanti. Balaha kim kurvanti? Balaha patanti. Many boys are reading. Here many are there, therefore it is Bahuvachanam. Can you find out the gender of this verse? Yes, you can find out the gender easily because all these examples, Balaha patati, Balau patataha, Balaha patanti, refers to boys. One boy is reading, two boys are reading, many boys are reading. So this is there in the Pullinga form of the nouns. So in Pullinga, patati, patataha, patanti, verb comes like patati, patataha, patanti, balaha patati, balau patataha, balaha patanti. So let us look at into Strilinga now, whether what changes takes place in noun forms and accordingly in the verb form. Bala patati. Bala patati. Ka patati. Bala patati. Bala kim karoti? Bala patati. A girl is reading. Here one girl is there, she is reading. Same way, Kanya dhavati, Aja dhavati, Sita nrityati. Like this we can frame many words. In pronouns also, sa refers to she. So sa patati, sa dhavati, sa namati. Like this we can use pronouns. Let us move into Dvivachana. When there are two girls, Bale patataha. Bale पठतः. के पठतः? बाले पठतः. बाले किं कुरुतः? बाले पठतः. That means two girls are reading. Same way, सीते नृत्यतः, कन्ये हसतः, छात्रे धावतः. And in pronoun, ते पठतः, ते धावतः, ते नमतः. Such type of examples we can use. Now let us move into the bahuvachanam in strilingam. बालाः पठन्ति. के पठन्ति? काः पठन्ति? बालाः पठन्ति. बालाः किं कुर्वन्ति? बालाः पठन्ति. Here many girls are reading. Same way, सीताः चलन्ति, कन्याः धावन्ति, बालिकाः हसन्ति. In pronoun, ताः पठन्ति, ताः नमन्ति, ताः हसन्ति. Such type of examples we can write. Taha hasanti means they all are laughing. Now let us move into napumsakalingam, neuter gender. Patram patati. Patram is neuter gender word, a leaf. So patram patati, a leaf falls. Same way, some more examples we can write. Kandukam patati, chatram asti, nakshatram vibhati. Such type of examples we can write in napumsakalingam. Napumsakalingam pronoun is tat patati, tat vibhati, tat chalati. Such type of examples we can write in napumsakalingam. In napumsakalingam dvivachanam, patre patataha. Ke patataha? Patre patataha. पत्रे किं भवतः? पत्रे पततः. Two leaves are falling. Same way, कंदुके स्तः, छत्रे स्तः, कंदुके पततः, नेत्रे पश्यतः. Such type of napumsakalinga examples we can tell. In napumsakalinga pronouns, te patatah, te pashyatah, like that you can use in pronouns. In napumsakalinga bahuvachanam, patrani patanti. Patrani patanti. Kani patanti? Patrani patanti. Patrani kim bhavanti? Patrani patanti. So same way, netrani pashyanti, chatrani santi, kandukani patanti. Such type of examples we can use. What common thing you understand from these examples? In Pullinga, Strilinga and Napumsakalinga, we used different types of sentences. But one common thing you have to notice is verb forms are changing according to gender. In Pullinga, Strilinga and Napumsakalinga, is verb forms are changing? No. Verb forms are common in all genders. Just once again look at the examples. Balaha patati, bala patati, patram patati. In all three genders, that verb form never changes. So you please note that in Sanskrit, verb never changes according to gender. Verbs never changes according to gender. Verb forms are always same, constant. They won't change according to gender. Only according to gender, noun forms are gets changed. Noun forms are changing, like balaha patati, boy is reading. Bala patati, a girl is reading. Patram patati in neuter gender. So you must keep in your mind that verb forms are constant, like patati, patataha, patanti, patati, patataha, patanti, namati, namataha, namanti, in all genders. Children, we learnt how to use verb forms in third person today. Tomorrow let us learn usage of verb forms in second person. and some more examples also we'll learn in later classes.